going on, y'all? Let's talk about Ryan Upchurch, right? He made this post on Instagram and it says, I'll forever be the problem because I don't let people do whatever they want to me. Bars. That's bars, right? Now, him sharing that quote, it actually says a lot. And I agree. A lot of people will label you the problem when they can't do whatever they want to. You don't allow them to take advantage of you. And now you're the issue, right? Or at least they'll try to frame it as such. And I think that that's disgusting, right? As someone who's had that happen to them like a billion times, look at YouTube as an example, right? You have a bunch of YouTubers that was like sending me stuff like, oh, you should talk about this. Make sure you mention me, and trying to get me to come on their podcasts and live streams, begging me. And once that I can see, I don't want to be around that energy, then it became a problem, right? Then it became an issue. Right? Oh, hold on, let me move the mic a little bit. Oh, we hate him. We got to bring him down, right? Right? He's the issue. You've had people saying that I was the reason for drama within the, I guess, country rap community because I spoke about it. Meanwhile, a few months later, they create a whole series based on trauma and gossip and say that they're spilling the tea. If you don't know what that is alphabet community terminology for your gossiping. They're blatantly screaming at you guys that they're the gossip queens, but blamed me because I didn't want to, I guess, be under them, right? Kiss their ass. Right? See them being horrible, disgusting people and stand by it. That's not what I'm about. I've never been about that. And Upchurch don't seem like he's about that either, right? Just from my observation. He don't seem like he's with anything that's fake, anything that's nasty, right? Or people trying to control him, right? Small example, check my previous videos to get more of an extended, I guess, breakdown of this. But Upchurch just dropped his new album. I gave my opinion on it. I rocked with it. I thought it was dope. But for some weird reason, people couldn't handle that. And they tried to control me with being all in my DMs, spamming me, right? Crying in the comments. Oh, you just kissing ass. I can't like something. I can't like something. And I ain't the only one person on earth that like it. A bunch of people like it. It's a bunch of bots trying to spread the narrative that Upchurch doesn't have a good album, right? To try to like impact his sales or his growth of the project. It's a disgusting tactic, right? And anyone who hates Upchurch because he's a truth teller, they're going to try to use this tactic. And it's nasty. I don't respect it, right? And I'm not going to be told what to do. And because people couldn't control me, they started trying to harass me and getting real nasty, all in comment sections or on their channels if they're a small YouTuber that doesn't get any form of attention unless they mention my name. The fact that most of your views come from you talk about me is that's crazy. I'm a legend. I'm a legend. And I ain't no celebrity, but you want to talk about me, you gonna make me one. I'm popping like that. I do know that I'm influential. A lot of these YouTubers copy me. That's facts. None of them could beat me in a debate. They terrified of me. They run if I pull up to their live stream, or they ignore me. And if they're ever man enough, right, to come on to my channel, back when I was allowing people to do that, when I gave people my time, right? If you was able to do that, I was smoking you on here. You couldn't beat me in no debate. Right? And because they can't match with me, they can't control me, I'm their number one enemy in their mind. Not really a thought to me. I do my videos, I turn the damn computer off. I live my life. I got things to do. I got bills and shit. I got bills and stuff. Like, I ain't trying to sit here and go back and forth. I don't even reply to comments because I know people that are saying disgusting and negative things, they're not saying it because it's genuine, right? These dudes are a bunch of bots. In fact, from the way that I've seen certain things, I'm even willing to say they're demonic. I've even received hate because I'm Team Jesus. I'm a follower of Jesus, and people don't like that. They don't like when you're living with your best foot forward, following Jesus, Lord and Savior. Jesus is King. So of course they're gonna be demonic and be nasty, right, and try to go after me because they can't control me. Only person I follow is Jesus. So they're mad. Can you blame them? Yes, you could blame them. They're idiots, right? But the fact that people keep trying to control truth tellers, whether it's me or Ryan Upchurch, they keep trying to control him, right? You think that if all these people, right, whether it's Adam Calhoun or whoever, the Glover, Justin, right, whoever, if any of these people, no target, simple rhyme scheme, never gonna listen to their music. I'm cool. Not unless I'm roasting it. I listen to it and roast it. But she ain't gonna even get their name in that damn title. Right? If all of these people, right, if Upchurch worked with them and collabed with them frequently and allowed them to use him in order to sell their trash products, they try to get clout or whatever and try to get his supporters to rock with their music, same way Adam Calhoun clearly showed that was his intentions, was to use Upchurch. I mean, damn. His most popular songs within the last few years has been Upchurch disses. Unless you counting bots. Huh? I was coughing. I said counting Fox. The news network talking points that he's talking about. Huh? What you mean? I can't confirm or deny if he's actually using bots to get views. I can say that it looks suspicious the way his numbers fluctuate. After he gets clowned for something, the number goes up tremendously but anyway, I'm not even a numbers guy. Because I know the industry is full of people that do know how to bot their stuff. Sometimes some people might get botted and they have no control over it or don't even know. It could be someone in their circle trying to make sure that they could just keep up with appearances, but they don't want to mess with their ego, so they'll do it behind the artist's back, right? And that's usually what happens when you have fake people around you, right? And you want to do the opposite of what Upchurch is doing, which is just being real. If anybody is fake, he's keeping his distance. What's wrong with that? People are crazy, but tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well.